Royal Falcon. I'm your head judge, your lead streamer. A lot of hats. Alright, so guys, we're, like I said, about to start round 3. They are just getting set up on the tables now. Switch over to that view. So on the table we have this time will be Ben and Jocelyn. So we will get that set up and they will start showing.
Oh yeah?
We already have golden sidekicks.
Everyone's gonna get golden sidekicks.
You already have a boom boom. Let me make Tommy.
You can have my boom boom if I win.
I'm just teasing. We have to go all in.
Unfortunately. You running green?
I can change.
Okay.
Let me,
Seems unlikely that I'm going to buy these anyway. Oh, it's way hotter down here.
just in general.
Just wanted to see I'm also telling I just want to wait till they're ready.
It's reasonably cool over.
Pardon?
It's reasonably cool over.
Which is the used pile and which is the not used pile here?
Whichever you'd like.
What do you usually do?
Bottom and then top, I think. I don't know.
Okay. I typically do my used pile at the bottom.
As long as you know which is which,
Okay.
I can generally follow along.
Okay.
The second mirror match we'll have on screen. Alright.
I told you not to put me on stream.
No, it's fine. I just want to use it.
With 4 atoms, it's going to happen.
Top half. Top half. Like half the players will get it. You haven't won a game, you won't. Probably not going to, unless you win your next 2 games from the Navy. Which they are. Alright, so guys, start.
Sidekicks?
Yeah.
The question mark as the secondary, or?
Yeah.
I have 1.
Let's do a deux à la française.
Pardon?
Deux à la
Round 3 has
française.
started.
Bye, dude. Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Astarak and Grey Hunter.
Asterak, Grey Hunter, Atlas.
Okay.
Play face.
Alright, so we got Ben starting up.
See you on stream. Okay. Let's keep that. Please. Yeah, it's very similar stuff. I'm going to buy a treat. La 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 la.
Field a psychic, and I will buy a treat of my own.
Purchase cost is no longer 6. So you have to use that one first. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Because I'll just let you know.
So as you
Oh
can see,
no!
we've got Ben and Jocelyn on the stream.
It says 6 or more. You do this, he's reduced by 3. So
Everyone here is jealous. But thankfully,
No
everyone
mask.
wants to get it.
Wow, that is terrible, isn't it?
It's a little bit devastating.
Both sides have bought shrieks off the top. It's been a
I will
very standard play
Astarak.
so
No,
far. And I feel like it's a standard play in most areas.
Asterak's only action dice.
Astarak, this die. Okay, fine. I'll Atlas. One of these dudes. I
Atlas Global just to get more dice around.
think I'm gonna buy a Storm.
Okay.
And then,
Throw a fist at me.
yep.
So I'm going to Atlas first. And then I'm going to buy Black Widow. And I'm going to pass to you.
Oh, do I want Sheep right now? a shriek, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no shriek. Shriek here at all.
Yeah.
Shriek free zone.
Okay. I particularly want a shriek right now. No, but that's free. It's a free shriek. I don't really want that.
Now, for anyone listening, not paying attention to the comments, the team list should now all be available on DM North, thanks to Jordan.
Come on.
Oh, let's reroll that shriek, looking for energy.
No, not sidekicks.
Got the energy on the shriek, 2 sidekicks. That's what
Oh, I don't want that kind of energy.
I don't see any picture global on the table.
Things are going terribly so far.
Unfortunately, it's still early in the game. Lots of time for you to
As
turn.
bad as it is for Ben that he doesn't have the energy he wants out of those
I'm not
sidekicks.
clogging my bag.
Much better, but I'm still not okay with that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a second shriek. I want to buy a bloody atom and prep at the same time. All I want from life, Jocelyn.
All you want is just one atom?
From life. The rest of my life.
That's not so bad, you know. You probably can manage that at some point in this game.
No.
Well, there you go. I didn't get my shriek either. Does that make you feel better?
But I didn't want my shriek.
You can't use globals unless the character's on the field. So you can't use that.
Okay.
Ever. Unless, as long as he's on the field.
What am I going to do with this?
Why am I playing?
Go ahead.
So I can't use the bolt action?
You can't use any globals unless you bought the character and it's on the field.
Field sidekick. Spend 4 on an atom.
Good news, just for anyone joining us now, we are on our 3rd round. We have Ben versus Jocelyn.
No attack.
I have tag on screen. Which side is
Give you
which?
ramp?
For which player?
Yep. Shriek. Still there.
Don't be a sidekick. And be free to feed.
Ben got his wish. No
Yeah,
side.
1 out of 2.
That's fine, I suppose, because I can just do that.
There's a collective global for those watching.
By atom for 4. My life goal is accomplished. I'll prep one of those. Still not a very clean bag, but no mind. And then pay 1 field shriek. I guess I will blank your atom.
Alright. Officially blank. Oh,
My apologies. I will put down the
3 dice in my bag.
Please let me know if that's a bit better in the stream. It's a little hard to tell sometimes.
I don't like any of this.
And I do appreciate the comments when you guys are having sound issues, as I am the only one running the stream. I don't have a crew to back up and do tests for me. All right, so Jocelyn did get that Widow, which is great. That'll slow down the Atom on Ben's side considerably. Although there is a Shriek blanking Jocelyn's Atom, so they're both killing each other's win cons.
Yeah, I'm going to pass there. Pass there.
In the bag. Okay.
You take 4. This is not done. This happens.
Some masks here.
This is, he's still blank.
Got some masks.
Now do you whistle on her to kill her. Now he's on blank.
They want field atom.
All right, so we've got an Atom up for Ben. Based on its position, it is level 3. So that means he's going to energy field all day whenever he wants, and has the energy available. However, of course, since
dice.
Black
in
Widow
my
is up
bag.
on Jocelyn's side. That Adam's only doing 1 damage per trigger instead of 2. Alright, let's see what that shriek hits.
Okay, so I will field and shriek your Adam.
Oh, shrieking the Adam on Ben's side.
Atlas.
Now they're both in balanced spot.
Pass.
Oh, Ben's got a second shriek. Will he use it to redirect into a different target, or will he leave his target as Jocelyn's Adam? Oh, he rerolled it for energy, so I guess he's not concerned about changing the target.
I'll just block it, right?
Just our Clayface this in by a Danny. Correct.
One die in my bag. 3 dice in my use pile. 1 in my truck bag.
Alright, let's see if she gets some good energy, or what everyone's been rolling in this game so far is lots of sidekicks. Oh, and for anyone who might be concerned about this, as I'm making commentary, I am sitting at the opposite end from where the game is going on. So I've got the entire room between me, including all of our players, as well as I'm using headset mics, so I'm not having to be as loud or yelling into a mic sitting on the table. So if at any point anyone believes that I am making comments that could cause changes to how the players are playing, do not worry, they cannot hear me. Oh, Ben's got a Mimic coming, but it missed.
Yay.
The Danny's nice.
I mean, no matter what I block with, I'll take damage. That's a kind of you can't use that. Have I blind your streak, so my guys don't blind your.
Oh, and
Field
that
Atom.
Mimic's there.
Field Mimic here, Atom.
Mimic into Adam,
Nope. Has to be a
Damn.
character on the field.
and they both get KO'd. Ben was really hoping to copy that Adam and get himself back into plays.
One field storm.
No, yeah, that would happen. But it still depends if it's worth it. It's for you to decide if that's worth it or not. So you guys at 7-7. With what? You can't use globals. He's not on the field.
So those extra voices you're hearing is just from the game beside. As like I said, we have all the players set up side by side. We're going down the center row of this room. I believe I've given some pictures to
it's
Jordan.
not
You may
unique to
see at
me.
some point later on in the day on the DM North website. Which again, if you guys are looking for any team lists or any other updates, feel free to go check out DM North. It's got lots of content there, both for today and in general, as well as some of their content creators are here participating.
How much now? You have nothing in your bag, do you?
No, bag's empty.
So you'd have the field Kate Bishop and Atom. Do some damage to me. Okay. Spin up and down, storm one to. I don't want to do that first. I want to Billy Club this in.
Okay.
Then we're going to spin storm up and down. Clayface that in. Then any field storm 3 times.
All right, so there you see the power of that uncommon storm, basically acting as an Atlas or Resurrection or any number of those other globals, but only being one-sided because you have to have that storm on board. It was actually something that when I saw this team list from US Nats, I was very surprised to see, as opposed to the 3-cost rare, as that rare is great removal. However,
Bishop and all these masks.
just there, Ben showed us why that 2-cost is still great for that prepping of all his dice and cycling.
So field Adam.
Alright, so we come mutation.
All right, so if Jocelyn can get her Adam live, she can do a fair bit of damage here. However, there's no direct way for her to do so, so we'll see what she does.
Agree Hunter. Play face again. Buy a Doom Lance. Pastor.
Oh, Jocelyn's going for that secondary win con with that Doom Lance. Or at least a way to clear that board.
Remember, your shriek is shriek. Okay, that's it. Yeah, if you attack, of course.
And here comes that Adam again from Ben.
I mean, you have one bag, one in your bag.
One in my bag. So I can
So chances of you getting Doom Lance and Grey Hunter. Are not impossible.
but not excessively likely.
Alright, so Ben's just working on probabilities so that he can determine what his best plans to do based on what Jocelyn could pull.
Actually, hold on.
Did I reroll?
I don't know if you rerolled. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think I did.
I'm not certain. I don't think you did either. Ben. I think you rolled once.
Two.
Alright, so nature of this game
Okay.
sometimes, you'll forget whether or not you've
I'm
rerolled.
gonna play it as if I rolled once, and then you can tell me if I cheated.
They're both assuming that he has not rerolled because they can't recall. So at least they both agreed, so they're fine on that.
I think you did.
I honestly don't even recall either.
Okay, what can I do here? Clear
Just
that.
throw it all away.
Yeah. That would make a lot of sense.
To me,
Maybe I did reroll. I can't remember.
does Shaheen know?
No. Shaheen, can you hear us?
Alright, I'm gonna go say hi to them. One sec.
Did I reroll?
If you both agree, move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure, so I'm willing to say you didn't.
Let's say
I don't think we did.
I don't know. Can I do it without rerolling?
Alright, so they're still staring at that, trying to determine whether or not anyone's rerolled. I told them I don't remember, they don't either. Go with what they agree, which is they both believe they haven't. So the reroll's occurring.
Wow, that's even worse. Okay. I should not have rerolled.
Can't take it back now.
Fair enough. Okay, in that case, play one to field Mimic Black Widow. Doesn't matter. One to field Shriek. I'll blank your Shriek.
Okay.
I'll move to the attack step.
Okay.
I'll start with these guys. Yeah. Is that sensible or not? That goes there.
Okay. My shriek is shrieked. See any reason why that?
Because she's playing.
Splinters teaching or magic stuff. Okay.
Okay. I'll bring this in.
Alright, there's a Clayface Global.
Then Atom.
Your
Up and down twice.
Twice. Okay.
And there's 2 triggers from the Atom.
Yep.
I have 1 die in my bag, and I need 3 more.
Oh, my mistake. That was actually a spin up, spin down on the Storm, not Atom. My apologies. Jocelyn's got lots of energy, and I believe that is a Doom Lance. I'm guessing she's trying to see if she can clear out Ben's board a bit. Of course, as was mentioned in the stream, in the comments, I missed when Ben changed his Shriek target over to Jocelyn's Shriek. So I believe both of their atoms are live, which means Jocelyn could be pushing a fair bit of hurt here.
Okay, so I'll field the Black Widow. I will
Jocelyn's got her Widow back. That'll slow Ben down.
play Grey Hunter. Play face the Grey Hunter.
She bought a Grey Hunter to bring in just to get a bit more energy for her Atom triggers.
Spin 4 times.
She triggers Atom 4 times. That's 8 damage.
14. 4 times 8. Yeah, 12. Can't do
Yeah,
that.
do on 14 if you want.
No, it's fine. 12 is good. Prosperity.
Bring that in, spin twice, do 2.
Okay. 14.
Alright, and there's Ben triggering his Atom twice as well. However, with the Widow on board,
Down die, but I can
it
never
is
find
less
it.
effective. Only doing 1 damage each instead of 2. Alright, Ben's looking like he's got a fair bit of energy there if he wants to use his Atom. Although I assume he wants to see that. I believe there was a Mimic in his hand. Yes? Oh, and he misses the Mimic. That's unfortunate.
Damn it. Mimic. Hey, that's in your bag now?
4.
2 sidekicks, Grey Hunter, and something else.
Kate Bishop.
Feel her. What she does is she does 3 damage to a villain. I use this.
I feel that, make your Atom again.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, sorry. I need some damage with Atom.
My Shriek has memory on your Atom, right?
Yeah, so when I switch it over, my Shriek will be ranked. My Atom will be ranked, sorry.
Alright, so Ben's just working through his options. As that's a lot of energy, and he has lots of things he can hit with that Shriek.
Spend 4 on a Mimic. Spin up and down 3 times to do that. And that. No, for Storm.
Alright, so Ben has chosen to use the Storm Awaken 3 times as opposed to his
Go back and forth.
Atom. That way he can move along some dice. Make sure he has that Mimic for next round.
Actually, wait, sorry, before I do that.
Oh, changes his mind.
Both have Clayface. So bring that in.
So Ben Clayfaces instead. Although I believe he just spent 2 energy on the Clayface instead of 1.
Then I'll spin Storm twice to prep these.
Okay.
He's going to do it.
I've been at him one time
One time.
There's one Atom trigger for 1 damage.
at 1 point. And I'll field that and I'll blank your atom again.
Okay.
And here comes his Shriek, changing targets over to Jocelyn's Atom.
Okay. And. Alright.
Back over to Jocelyn.
That sucks.
Alright, well, Jocelyn missed all of her characters, but at least that is some masks. Although with her Atom blank currently, they will not help her that much.
Atlas first. Probably not going to be enough.
So 2 and 2 again.
3 for another Shriek.
And there's a purchase of another Shriek by Jocelyn, just so she can do the same thing that Ben's been doing and changing the targets for his Shriek.
And I'm going to spin up and down Storm 5 times.
There's Ben using Clayface to get some more masks so that he can spin his Storm a ridiculous number of times in order to basically prep all of his dice.
Done. Well, that was 4 dice, 5 dice prepped, 1 there.
So Ben gets to roll everything. Now you see that power again of that uncommon Storm. So also so you guys know, if you're hearing other conversations in the background from the table, we are actually one of 3 events in this store today. We are set up in the center with Magic on our one side and I believe Batman the Miniatures game on the other. It's a very popular store, lots of stuff going on here all the time. So once again, thank you to Multizone for hosting us.
You're on 13.
Alright, so with Jocelyn's Shriek gone, as well as her Widow, Ben has an open field here to do damage. As it stands right now, he's got potential 10 damage showing from his Atom.
No, both of her, right? 2 chances to get her.
How many dice in the bag?
Who knows which one that one was, right?
7. 5 psychics and a Grey Hunter. And a
That is very true. As mentioned in the comments, as it stands right now, Ben may in fact be able to just use his Atom and then swing for game. But we'll see if he sees it. Also, having it pointed out that that Mimic may or may not supposed to be on the table, I'm just going to double check with the players. Give me a moment.
It does nothing. You can't use the global. You cannot even use it.
Small question.
Yeah.
When the Mimic hit the board and everything was re-rolled, what rolled what?
This is the Black Widow.
Oh, it's a Widow?
Yeah.
Oh, it hit, they both hit on face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just missed that earlier. So that's fine. Thank you.
This one I can't reroll. The other 3 I have.
Trying to work out if I can win. And the answer is probably not. But possibly.
Alright, so just reconfirmed with the players since I wasn't looking at that time. When that Mimic hit, it actually copied the Widow because they both hit face at the time. There just happens to be 2 Mimics floating around in his bag.
Why is Dreadnought? Lost priority to you.
Play face that in. Pass back.
All right, Jocelyn's used a clay face to get herself 2 masks. There is, if we recall, a Kate Bishop on her field. Actually, in fact, on both fields.
you
So
can
that
push
gives her
back
effectively
2.
2 blockers. However, again, Ben has got 10 damage sitting there in
I can
globals.
play face twice, right?
You can push back 3. So only 1 would get through, so that would be 2 is my lowest attack. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
counting it up, I believe Ben has 12 damage total,
10, 12.
including attacks, so not quite enough.
12.
Also, Jocelyn has only used Clayface once, so she could actually use it
I
again
guess what I do
to
is
gain a
just
+1
spin that.
to number of masks she has.
Twice.
Oh, right. Okay,
Twice?
yeah, because you need one to buy.
All right, Ben is trying to determine how many times he wants to spin
3
Adam,
times. 3
and
times.
he's unsure.
Final answer?
3 times final
2,
answer.
4, 6.
All right, he's chosen to use Adam 3 times for 6
Yeah.
damage,
If I'm doing my math right. Okay.
which means I'm assuming he's saving those 2 last energy to either Clayface on Jocelyn's turn and get the death nail, or just trigger his storm at worst.
Je suis plus à shriek que j'ai ça sur le board. À son plus haut niveau. C'est ça.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Jocelyn. Not hitting either character she needed.
Hey, on a que vous next time. Je vais faire une fois. Join.
Atlas twice.
Thunder.
All right, so guys, just so you know, there's about 30 seconds left in this round, so I am going to disappear for a bit in order to make sure the various games are hitting time correctly.
Play face, not Atlas.
By Asarak. By
A tune.
Soon.
Yeah. Okay, so I will Atlas once.
Pas que je peux vraiment acheter. Je peux pas mettre de personnage. Si je pourrais mettre plus que 4 personnages, j'aurais déjà gagné. Mais ouais.
Time, guys.
Turn 0.
Turn 0.
Yeah, no, next game. You guys are in time.
Yep. Turn 0 is me. Turn 0 is perfect. I can make lots of masks, but they don't help me. What use is that? So
Alice
buy-
is good. You can't like, you can buy it.
I could. I technically have a question. Okay. I guess I will. I'm going to die.
You are gonna know.
I'm gonna buy a Black Widow. I can play face twice.
You can.
Not that it's gonna do me any good. And I will pass priority.
I'll play face, spin at him twice.
Yep.
All right, so Jocelyn was
Clayface.
turn 0 on time call,
That's good.
and they just called the game.
Yeah,
Ben
you got
is
that
the winner.
one. I mean, that rolls.
So again, guys, we'll be back in a bit with round 4. Thank you so much for watching.
You would have
Talk to you
saved
shortly.
another turn.